Hello again, guys, to another episode on Tesla stock on 16 January. Let's start with steps in this video. If you are new, don't forget to subscribe, like, and let's start with good indication about what we want to own Tesla. So we can go for this kind of stock and we can go for some further extensions right here, and we can go for this trend line. Okay, and we have to put some things that we want to explain on these two trend lines in the form of this video, so we can have two trend lines here which is going to be on a slope form. That means we have to explain from the first part here, which is going to be the support, and it can end with this part which is going to be the price that is still decreasing right now here. If you are new, guys, to this video, don't forget to subscribe, and if you are new also, don't forget to watch the video because it gives such a basics about trading. If you are trader, don't forget to know about some another basics that maybe not uh, let maybe didn't notice before. So let's go for the price that we wanted to start from. We have this part which is starting from a price of 250 October 2021. Okay, absolutely, I think that is true for every trader to be knowing that kind of stock. So I think if it's going to increase here, that is going to be fine and good thing to know. And then we can have some extensions here. So since we have this price right here, okay, we have to put resistance, and that decreases. Okay, that decreases, then increases, then decreases. Okay, however, that is depending different kind of things that should be available for all traders right now. Okay, however, Tesla stock is one of the stocks that can be considered to be good stock, since we can have this increase. It's going to be in this form. Okay, we can see that this Tesla stock is going to be like this. We can say that the Tesla stock is having good manner around our duty right now. So that means we can have a Tesla stock in the start from here. Resistance. Okay, let's see what is going to happening with resistance, and this is going to be ending with a support. Maybe we have this resistance, but we think about that carefully, because if we put slope line here, that is not going to be fine. Okay, like this, all is moving resistances, but this resistance is not touching this trend line, so it's not going to be the right one. The right one would be absolutely in this form, and we can have some extensions here. So I think the end of the part that can be available right now for Tesla stock is going to be making an increase. It's going to be until to reach the maximum part here from a level of 0 Fibonacci level. Okay, 117 UST to level of Fibonacci level. Second trend line, third trend line. Okay, we have three trend lines here. This is going to be the third trend line, and that is going to be the maximum part that can Tesla stock reach until right now. Okay, if it's going to be increasing in this way, in an order to know that if it increases in a spike, it would increase in to a value that is going to be higher a little bit to this value. Okay, here is going to be a value of 224. Here's going to be a value about 241. Okay, that is a thing that I can think about during these movements of Tesla stock. Okay, then we can say that it's going to make further extensions uh, for a long period right now here, and then it can go for straight form here, and then it can start to make a new wave from the next year here on 12 December 2023 and then increases. Okay, also don't forget to have this trend line being extended. Then we can return it back right here on the price that we wanted to know, since it can start from this level on the support where it had a price of 314. So we have to put slope line with support. So that means if that extension happened, it can touch this trend line, and this trend line, which is going to be on stretched form, will help this slope line to continue its process to reach this point. So that is a resistance that we have to know in all parties. Okay, although these two resistances are can do same trend line, but it goes to cut or go through this wave, and that is impossible in every technical analysis that happens in cryptocurrency. Okay, maybe it's going to be in another form. How can we know that it may be not this kind of form? Okay, this is say that we have to consider that two slope line, one slope line and the trend line is straight, would be ending in this point, but we have to know that maybe not ending in this point, it may end in another point. Okay, that means if we put a slope line form here and another slope line form, and if we had a complete 0 1 Fibonacci level like this, we can go here. Okay, let's focus clearly. We have 0 and 0 0.236, 0 0.382, 0 0.5. Okay, and the remaining 3. So we have to focus clearly. We have to attach every Fibonacci level to the trend line to see whether it has a support or resistance, so that it having the first support, and this is having a support also. Okay, two resistances, and here is going to have one resistance, two resistances. Okay, we have also here a support, and we have also here a three supports. We have three resistances, so that means it had completed its process, and that is going to be related to the first one, which is going to be the slope line, and the straight form of the trend line will be agreeing with this kind of movement, so that is not going to be a second condition. Both of them will be, this will be okay, including to the first condition that we have explained, so that is going to be right to move in this form. Good luck guys to another episode on Tesla stock.